Anthony Joshua split from long-term trainer Rob McCracken after losing to Oleksandr Usyk, and has bizarrely used Carl Froch's nose as a reason for the split. Joshua is set to take on his next challenge in the heavyweight division as he prepares for an all-British rematch with Dillian Whyte on August 12 in London. It will be his second fight under new trainer Derek James after beating Jermaine Franklin earlier this year to bounce back from 2 successive defeats to Usyk. But having now opened up about his previous split from Olympic coach McCracken, Joshua has now taken a dig at British boxing royalty Froch. Joshua made a remarkable rise into the professional ranks, having won a gold medal at the London 2012 Olympic Games to catapult his name into stardom in the UK. Fans flocked in numbers to watch his fights as he rose to world level, having beaten the likes of Dillian Whyte and Vladimir Klitschko along the way. However, his fortune started to turn after he was brutally stopped in his US debut against Andy Ruiz Jr., despite getting his revenge in a mega-money rematch later that year. Many then believed he was punch-shy, and this criticism followed after he lost his unified titles in the UK to Usyk in 2021 on points, having faced significant backlash for his tactical approach. Joshua announced he would make a split from McCracken after several years as a formidable partnership. He has since been together and split with Robert Garcia after failing to secure a rematch win against the Ukrainian. Froch himself recently sparked worrying stories about Joshua, insisting he had heard that the champion defied orders from McCracken in the build-up to his Usyk defeat. This is something that is not public knowledge, and McCracken has suggested the pair ended on amicable terms irrespective of the potential stories. Joshua is now in a new chapter of his heavyweight career, having elected to abandon his roots and move to the US in search of a career revival. AJ has been relocated stateside to work with James, who boasts a gym of talent including Errol Spence Jr., who takes on Terence Crawford next month. It has been a difficult spell for Joshua, who has now began opening up about the reasons for his move away from McCracken. Froch had several theories as to the reason the heavyweight left his long-term coach, which Joshua believed were down to his relationship with the trainer. However, Joshua has since suggested McCracken did not have the time to fully commit to his professional career, which sparked his poor run of results. "Yes, I wish my path had crossed with Derek James earlier," he said on the latest episode of the Boxing News podcast. "Rob's a really good coach, the only thing I'll say though is look at Carl Froch's nose. He just didn't teach me defense. And in heavyweight boxing, the level of competition I was facing at that stage of my career, I was getting hit with way too many clean shots." Froch and Joshua have been at war recently in interviews, exchanging words about his career, given Froch tore into Joshua during an interview with Simon Jordan. The pair were jointly responsible for the new rise of British boxing in the modern era, giving some famous nights on domestic soil under promoter Eddie Hearn.